Big rich town, man.
It's crazy.
And tell me how that came about, dog.
It's funny. From my last interview we did, you know, I kind of shouted out on the video like, yo, you know, next time you're looking for the singers, you know, shout out your boy. So I think he saw that video and came back.
He remembered, man.
What's good, everybody? It's your man Joe, and you're watching Thisis50.com.
Don't leave your girl around this nigga right here.
Oh boy.
Don't do it.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down.
When I first heard the record, when I first heard the beat, it was like, oh man, this is New York City all over again. This is New York all day with this record. So I was really excited about being a part of it, and you know, it felt like what we did back then. You know what I'm saying? But we're doing it now. So
hey, remember I said this on the carpet a long time ago? I said, hey man, when you gonna get back with the unit, man?
And here we are.
And here we are. Come on, and then you come back with a TV show.
That's good. It's a good thing. I mean,
the theme song.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my brother, you know, just branching out and just doing whatever he pretty much want to do at this point. And he's been very successful at everything he touches.
Word.
So, you know, this is just another piece of the brand that's going to go to another level, man.
Word. So what is the energy like with you and 50 inside of the studio, man? I mean, what's going on, man? What is it like to work with this brother?
Well, you know, it's fun. I mean, you know, just kicking it with 50, you already know what it's like. You know, him just being very humble, down to earth, you know, just keeping it real. And just the business, man. That's one thing I've always respected about him. It's like, you hear his music, you wouldn't think that he's, you know, that thorough guy, you know, with contracts and understanding the business and the game the way he does. So, I mean, my hat goes off to him. Man. My hat is off to that dude.
What did you think about the formula, man, of him putting out a record and with the video?
Oh, that's crazy. Well, I mean, that's like the movie, the way the movies used to do it. You know, they would put out a movie soundtrack, have the first single that, you know, represents what the movie is about to help promote it. I mean, he's doing major things. I mean, to do it on this level, to do a song that coincides with what the topic and concept of the show is about. I mean, you just got the guy who's pretty much a genius in everything that his vision. You know, when he sees it, he puts his vision, you know, and he puts all of his visions to work. And it's crazy, you know, for me to use a biblical verse, but you know, they say in the Bible, you know, you gotta have faith, but faith without work is dead.
Come on, it's dead.
So he puts, you know, not just believing in himself, he puts action to it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
When I'm doing my thing, said it feels so good to me. When it's only a superficial thing.
Now, well, come on, man. Tell me about this project.
Yeah, you know, Bridges is that classic R&B. You know, I say all the time when we doing this music, man, there's a certain essence of R&B especially. I mean, I love hip hop. You know, I've touched on that in my career coming up. I've touched on the pop side of it, but I've always remained in my lane. Excuse me. And that's the thing about what it is. Some of today's R&B artists want to become more hip hop. Some want to become more pop, you know, sell records or whatnot. For whatever reasons, you know, they want to take that route. I've always been, you know, focused on the end result. And I see R&B certainly making a shift and coming back and being just as big as it was back in the 90s. I mean, it's going to be a good look coming back, and I think it takes an artist like myself showing that, okay, you can go independent, which is, you know, this new album is on my new label. You know, I just got out of a previous management and label situation with my former manager, and now, you know, this particular route is, you know, it's about stacking and becoming more stable in the music industry, you know?
Bridges. Now, is this one of those words, one of those titles that has a double meaning? Like, is this the musical Bridges? Is that?
It's a bit of both, you know, understanding that, okay, it takes relationships to build an empire, which is what I'm set out to do, especially in the R&B side of it. I want to build a Cash Money studio label, a Bad Boy, a Rockefeller, you know, have a home for, you know, up-and-coming R&B artists to, you know, to showcase their talents. But yeah, I mean, it's about building relationships and having the relationships that I built in the past, and also reminding people that, you know, to burn bridges is not the thing you want to do. Sometimes you have to, you know, to get out of a situation that's not conducive for you. in a good way. So it's important, you know, that bridges, that you understand what it is that your purpose on what these bridges are. You know, I'm building bridges to last forever.
Yo, man, I know you got some more famous shit to do. It's always a pleasure to sit down with you, man. Like I always say, you just can't say you're really something you gotta be, man. Bridges Joe, man. Make sure you go cop that. It's in store right now. Y'all go to commercial. Do I have something in mind? Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.